Hello, everyone, and welcome to Bad Defaults Plays Alan Wake Remastered, Episode 3. Luke, will we ever start on time ever again?
Hey, no, it's all about that intro music, you know? When we say one, it's to build the anticipation for
the
that
intro music was late,
B-rate
too.
Lounge music I wrote. Was it late? Well, that's on you, so.
Well, I'm not going to have it sit and play for like 10 minutes.
It's only, what, like a 3.5 minute
When will they
song?
start? Make your bets.
No, nobody will get sick of that.
Well, it is a 5-minute song, so it would only have played twice.
Oh, is it? Okay. Listening back to it,
I
want to
write
redo the
5
little
minutes.
guitar solo a bit. That's right. It's a lot of copy paste, but most of it was all like MIDI, like virtual instruments, so it sounds good enough. But then the guitar was sloppy because I remember that was the last thing. I was like, I wanted to throw a little something on there, but then you wanted it like we were streaming very soon after, so I was like, good enough, fuck it. So I might come back to that.
Okay, all right. I'm up for an updated intro song. You know, whenever you want to do a new music piece, I'll throw it in there.
I made you that butt rock piece. That's always good, like some old Godsmack wannabe.
We used that for the first one. That was actually a pretty good.
We did
piece.
that was a good butt rock. I mean, for what it was.
That's not what it's actually called? That genre.
Officially, unofficially, yeah, butt rock is a real thing.
Okay,
look it up.
All right. But be careful when you look that up.
I'm googling butt rock. Yeah, it comes up. There's
See
genre.
if it's safe.
The genre is synonymous with glam rock and post grunge.
Oh, okay.
Whereas entries on Urban Dictionary refer to butt rock as the subgenre of hard rock influenced by nu metal. And U, of course, not N-E-W.
Okay. Well, fair enough. You want to play Alan Wake?
Yeah. Let's do it.
All right. And I don't have to previously on, because guess fucking what? It does it itself.
And we've played this twice now.
Now shut up.
Up till now.
I can't tell anyone except my agent Barry.
Damn it, Barry, they'll kill her. You're my best friend, and I'm worried that you're not right in the head.
The ransom is a manuscript I supposedly wrote that's coming true before my eyes.
It happened just the way it was on that page. So dark.
I have found only a few scattered pages.
I want the entire manuscript.
The deadline is in 2 days.
I found Mr. Wake's pages.
Good girl.
How the hell did she get her hands on the manuscript anyway?
I don't know. She's resourceful. I told you you were too hard on her. Listen, I found out all sorts of interesting stuff while I was digging around.
Yeah.
Mr. Wake, it's Sheriff Breaker. We have an FBI agent here, Agent Nightingale.
FBI.
He's anxious to see you. You'd better come to the station.
Okay, I'll be right over, Sheriff. Let's make this quick, huh?
Help you folks? Name's Randolph. I'm the manager.
We're looking for Rose. Works as a waitress down at the diner.
Rose, sure. Nice girl. Who wants to know?
I'm Alan Wake.
The writer, huh?
And the faces look so much better in the remaster. I'm happy about that.
I'll show you her trade.
They do.
That Rose, she's a nice girl. Always pays her rent on time.
Up to code at this point.
Yes, it looks like a face.
Place is crazy. Disappearances, mysterious deaths, urban legends come true, and get this, most of this stuff takes place around Cauldron Lake.
Well, you ain't wrong, mister. The Indians thought the lake was a doorway to the underworld. I'm the God-fearing type myself. I don't hold with that sort of thing.
Yeah, okay. Anyway,
Irony.
there was an island there owned by a guy called Thomas.
I don't believe in fairy tales.
I just believe in God. Oh, goodbye, all the religious viewers.
Yeah, you know, the real one.
Volcano under the lake erupted in 1970, and Zane went down with the island.
I'm just thinking now what it would be like to, like, let's say the new Grand Theft Auto 6, if that ever comes out in our lifetime. Like, I'm expecting the graphics to be incredible, but then to, like, get a mod to make the faces like San Andreas era level graphics, that'd just be kind of fun. Faces and water, you know?
That's how you tell. That's how you tell what's good graphics.
taking so long to get those, and both of them are still not quite. Well, and trees.
Trees are
Just
hard.
how many flat layers can you paste on one stump?
She knew both Jagger and Zane before they both died, and she had some kind of a breakdown.
Well, we missed a lot of important stuff about Barbara Jagger and Thomas Zane.
Yeah, there's subtitles.
Well, mister, this
Important things to know: they were lovers, and Barbara Jagger drowned a week before Thomas Zane. I think he said went down with the island, like the island sunk and Thomas Zane went with it.
Was he the captain
Captain of the island, yes.
of the island?
Yeah.
Welcome to, oh dear, Mr. Wake. I'm so glad you're here.
I can tell.
Rose, you have my manuscript?
Oh, oh yes, yes. Please come in.
I am excited.
Hey, this is really good.
Rose,
Yes,
my manuscript.
Shut up, Barry.
I understand. I know what you need. A muse to inspire you.
Oh, for Barry. She doesn't have anything.
Yeah, hey, Al, what's... Oh...
Is it just me, or do the snozberries taste like snozberries? Snozberry.
It's coming for you, hiding in my barber's skin. I'm too weak to stop it. You must turn the lights on.
I promised I'd come visit you and your lovely wife. You must finish what you started. I insist.
You must turn the lights on. Turn the light on.
Back to work, boy.
I fell
Hi, Bob.
unconscious, hung over.
I love
I
the
didn't want to talk
wallpaper.
during the cutscene.
Hey, Bob. Hey, Nova.
I can't tell reality from dream anymore, but it seems I have an imaginary editor to help me. She's an old woman in a funeral dress. I call her Barbara Jagger. She's very strict. I'm writing faster and faster. My manuscript is being heavily revised. The edits are getting very aggressive, and each day there's less of me and more of her. I hate it, but I know she's right.
That's right, because he's a very insecure writer, isn't he?
Yeah.
She knows more of this than I do, about the complex incantation I'm attempting, about this place. She's worked with another writer under similar circumstances, Thomas Zane. The genre of the story seems to be shifting. It's turning into a horror story. I'm getting close. I can feel it.
It kind of looked like Alan did an up nod to the camera just then during that. I don't know if you saw.
So,
For me. I had less than 12 hours left to meet the kidnapper. All I could do was get Barry into the car, work something out once I got on the road.
Barry had another bender. You know, Barry.
And you want to be my latex salesman. That's a Seinfeld reference.
What? Yeah, I was gonna-
Coffee.
I couldn't work up much hate for Rose. Something had used her to get to me and left its mark.
First refill is free. Milk and sugar on the counter there. Would you like to hear today's specials?
Yeah, she's not doing good. Do I? No. Okay, it just says leave the trailer, so I guess we're leaving Barry.
Yeah, wasn't it like all I could do was get Barry to the car,
But we're not
but I
gonna do
didn't
that.
want to.
The car as quickly as possible. There was no time to waste. Mr. Randolph liked Rose. That little smile she had. How she was still sweet when life had tried so hard to make her bitter. It wasn't any of his business what she did in her trailer. But those strangers, the writer and his smart-ass sidekick, looked like trouble, and they'd been in there for hours, way past her normal bedtime. He reached for the phone and called the sheriff's station.
Well, she was the one who drugged us. She's the one who needs the cops called on her, Mr. Randolph. She's also taken over by a dark entity. I'm not crazy.
Yeah, call the cops on the dark entity. That'll go over real well.
Nights like this make me especially glad I'm here talking to you and not home in bed. Once the weather takes a turn like this, I can't sleep at all. It's all tangled bed sheets and dark thoughts, punctuated by the occasional plunge into nightmare. Is it just me? Well, perhaps it is. But I hope I can make the night a little bit easier to get through. Caller, you're on KBF FM. Hey, it's Walt Snyder. What's on your mind, Walt? Well, I am the way you are, but, well, I can't sleep either, you know? I just been staring out the window here, trying to make sense of it all, but, I ain't been drinking either, you know? I just... Well, you sound like a man.
Well, it sounds like you have been.
If you have to mention it. Maybe.
Oh, this is the guy who was in the jail cell. He shot Danny.
Oh, yeah.
I heard something like that, Walt. Yeah. Well, you know, Daddy's my best friend, and, they let me out of bail today. And now I'm just alone here at the window, waiting. Man, and there's something in the air tonight, man. I was just outside looking up at the sky above our broadcast tower thinking the same thing. What are you waiting for, Walt? I don't know. Something's gonna happen. I think I better go. Well, maybe... No, thanks, Pat. Well, good luck to you, Walt. Hang in there. Let's take a little break, folks. This weather's...
I can tell him what's in the air tonight. It's Phil Collins. I can feel it coming in the air tonight. Oh, that's a fence.
There it is again. The monster in
Oh,
the
God, it's
sky.
coming.
It's getting louder. And it's amazing.
And it's really good. Responding to the chat, the best apple is Honeycrisp.
Brayburn.
What? Fuck off.
Damn.
You're a piece of shit.
Honeycrisp is
Everybody
good.
knows it.
Well, here's the thing. Brayburn, very often I'll get a bad batch and it's not that good.
Yeah,
But when they're
very
good, like they're
often.
supposed to be. No, but when they're good, which I blame, the supply
Look,
chain.
a good
I guess.
Brayburn is a good apple. But
Yeah, a good Brayburn is my
every
favorite apple.
Honeycrisp is a good Honeycrisp.
That is true. I'm with you on that.
All right. Phew.
Oh, you're gonna get it now.
So it's only all the audience that is wrong. We were right. I'm really not a fan of Granny Smith. I have negative
Shush,
feelings about Granny Smith. Shh.
Goddamn face. Stay right where you are, Slane.
Bullet time.
Yep.
What are? I'm standing right here, you goddamn maniac.
That was very Matrixy bullet effects behind the bullets. I hated to leave Barry, but I already did when I told him I was going to get him to the car and then didn't. And thank
Just
you,
for the record.
Thank you, Fluffs, for agreeing with me.
Oh, see, there we go. 3-2. Yeah, he just wants to be seen being regretful about Barry. He's not.
Yeah,
actually.
he's telling the audience, "Oh, I definitely regretted it," but he didn't.
It might have looked like I abandoned him at the first opportunity, but I felt bad.
And I did, but it didn't feel good. God damn it. Give me a chance. I'm a writer. Look how I hobble.
Yeah, your moves at that cutscene were pretty great. Now that you're actually playing, you're just kind of jogging along.
Hobble, hobble, hobble.
Like between your bullet time dodge and your fucking rider hops to get out of there. That was a pretty good move. And now this.
Can barely
They should
manage a
enforce
jog.
like a stamina system where you have to stop and catch your breath. Oh, kind of do.
Well, if you keep holding it down, you do have to literally... It forces you to stop and do a bunch of
Okay,
huffing.
well, perfect.
Let's read a page.
The darkness that wore Barbara Jagger's skin slept fitfully in the dark place that was its home and prison. It was hungry and in pain. It dreamed of its nights of glory when the poet's writing had called it from the depths and given it a brief, terrible taste of power and freedom. The rock stars had stirred it from the deep sleep the poet had sunk it back to in the end. When it sensed the rider on the ferry, it opened its eyes.
See, now we're getting the old gods of Asgard involved. It's all coming
Ooh.
together. Oh yeah, it's all coming together. Ah, tree! Oh, I had the camera at the very wrong place to see the cool slowdown of the car. Perfect. That shot was really cool, I promise. The car did a flip. It was great.
Well, I guess we got to start over.
They keep saying, oh. They're acting like they were seeing stuff, and I was like, well, there's nothing over there. Oh, except the darkness. Well, they're dead. Andy, it's Andy.
The darkness named Andy. Oh yeah, it's just Andy there. He does this sometimes.
God damn it, Andy.
We all know.
Go
just
back
lock your
beneath Cauldron
doors,
Lake
turn
where
the
you
lights
live.
on.
The cops didn't stand a chance. They were after a rider, not a monster.
Yep, this is where a car belongs, up on this mountain path. That's a normal thing to see. I think she was just insulting her force for not being able to catch a rider in a tweed jacket.
Yeah, adrenaline should still be maxed out. Yeah, you would think. Yeah, I'm with you,
Well,
Bob.
I'll hold down the button, and I'll show you how far we can run.
I mean, adrenaline could make you run far enough and fast enough to just have a heart attack, I suppose. Speaking of
Oh,
heart
is it not
attacks,
even
I
going to
might
make
give
me
you one.
stop now? We're just going to do the hobbled jog. That's the max of our adrenaline. Jesus. Ow. There's lots of
shouldn't
places
you
to
get a
run.
boost every time you get shot? Because you get shot full of adrenaline and bullets,
What?
but also
Ow.
adrenaline. See?
All right,
Feels
all right,
great.
all right. You win with the bullets.
Pump me up. Let's go.
Oh, the crows.
Did they take out the helicopter?
Yeah.
Have you seen Schitt's Creek?
Yes.
The crows.
It's a little different than this.
A little, but there's crows.
Right, yeah.
So it's
she
the same.
played the crow lady
Fucking great.
in the Crowaning 3 or something.
Yeah, I think so.
I wasn't sure
Let's
how you
jump.
were going to draw a line of comparison, but it was
yeah.
there.
See? I know sometimes it's dubious. That Seattle view.
I thought he was supposed to say something if you look at the crash area, but clearly
They
that's
take that out of the
working.
remastered.
Oh, you could zoom in again. Anything? Alan? Alan? Ah, whatever. Maybe its name isn't Andy and that's why it's angry. Stop calling me Andy! My name is Josh!
I'm Josh the Smoke Monster. Andy the Smoke Monster lives in the East Coast. We meet twice a year.
Give me the radio. You don't have anything on an Agent Nightingale? What? Fine, whatever. Who cares? What about this view? You got anything to say about that?
I could see the lights at the radio station.
Yes.
And
I like how
that's
it's just
it.
called
All right.
radio
I can see
station.
the lights. The end. I can see why you're a writer.
Yeah. Not like the light beckoned to me through the thick fog of Seattle's air.
Right.
No, just I see lights. I will walk to them now. Something
Sup, Andy?
scary happened. I was scared.
That was after me was trying to stop me. I wouldn't get through without a light. There was
Hey, look.
power to the searchlight.
Fuck.
Damn.
Well,
That was too
shit.
convenient, I suppose.
Yeah, I guess. Oh, this
Eh?
side. All right.
That looks like
Don't-
it could
don't
be,
jump. There we go. You're bad at jumping anyway, so just don't ever bother.
I like that starting mechanism where you have to get it at the right pull, like because that's real, you know.
This
I
won't.
like how the hose is leaking.
Yeah, it's
that how
all of the
electricity
electricity
works?
is leaking out. This is not going to work. Oh,
I'd have to see if I could fix
all
it
right.
again.
So, okay. So let me point it first. No, can't do that. All right. Okay, let's go. Let's go kick it.
Nothing screams great game like
Oh.
tedium. Oh, kick.
Kick it.
Start. That said, I fucking love Red Dead. So
Fucking tedious ass game. That Red
the
Dead.
most, arguably. Careful of those electricity leaks.
You're leaking electricity all over. But if he spoke like that consistently, he'd sound like a douche, says Nova. Yeah, well, that's what I'm in this for. So... Which, by the way, Max Payne, fucking over-the-top metaphors, every line, it's amazing. You shut up.
We should play that on here sometime.
Absolutely. Eventually, we'll play every single Remedy game. And I am here for it. Fuck you. Bring that searchlight down here.
Is that Andy?
What, slow-mo? What was that?
It sounded like Josh.
Josh? Get out of here. Shoot. No, you shoot.
I like how the gates disappear with a flashlight.
Well, they were taken over by the darkness. They were dark
The
gates.
gate?
Yeah.
How do you possess a gate?
Well, probably
Let
more
me just,
easily than a human. I don't know why that's the
There's
harder thing in
squad
your mind.
cars? Well, I guess. There's the question of animate versus inanimate. An animate subject would already have something there to take over, but you would have to introduce some sort of a not life.
First,
I guess
you
the
have
gate
to
wasn't
give the
alive.
fence consciousness, then you take it away.
Then you take it's like that's where I think it would be harder to possess a gate.
I don't have any bullets, and I just
he's-
realized
He was trying to cut down that tree.
I'm not a
but why
tree.
is there a perfect
Ow!
military searchlight, but a beat down rusted generator? They
Okay,
they
all right,
blew their
flashbang.
entire
Oh, because that
budget
kills them
on
too,
the
doesn't
light.
it? Yeah, I forgot.
And do squad cars, just standard cop cars, typically have a bucket full of flashbangs in them, just in case?
Small
seems like-
town ones do that military
Yeah,
surplus.
I guess. Back to the budget, I suppose. They blew it all on spotlights and flashbangs. Didn't have any for generators.
Get the fucking light. Ugh. Now let's listen to the radio. Take a break.
I like how the local radio, too, is just like a public phone line.
Basically.
He just talks to random people about random stuff.
That was the helicopter crashing. How can you tell party gunshots from non-party gunshots?
Caliber, probably.
Well, you didn't tell me they were big bullets. That sounds dangerous. No. Flashbang.
Then again, the big old 50 cal, those are party rounds.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
That's a big guy. He's not affected by the flashbang unless you break his dark shield first. Yeah. All right.
I like how you're fine, too, when a flashbang goes off 3 feet in front of you.
That is my one superpower. I can resist flashbangs.
It's clearly not stamina.
Rose was lost in a dreamland where everything was drawn in black and gray crayons. The old lady had promised her that all her wishes would come true. She would be Alan Wake's muse. She was smiling so hard it hurt her face. She crushed a bottle full of sleeping pills into the coffee. Deep down inside, she was screaming in terror.
Lovely. Just some happy writing there. Sure would like a gun with all this creepy wind to shoot the wind, I guess.
Yeah. I'd say it's
wait.
the evil people coming at you. I'd want the gun for more so than the wind.
The wind was a signifier of the creepy people coming.
That's fair.
I just didn't really make that well known when I said it, so I felt silly.
Guys, it's windy. It's windy. Give me a gun.
Ah! Start the thing!
Nice dip.
Damn it! Point it at him. Now throw the thing. Ugh.
Nice.
Well, now I don't so urgently need to start
even
this, but
really
I'm going
need
to
that.
do it anyway. There's no... Oh, okay, it's guarding the entrance. I was like, there's no light. Meant to disable those achievements, and I forgot to do it between streams. I don't know about sniffing the like button. That doesn't sound great, Bob. Suplexing the subscribe button, though, that sounds pretty good. Ha! I do have the flare gun now from that cache of supplies. But I'd really like to not have to use it on little guys. Don't do it! Hey, I missed it. Yeah. Get your stamina back, what little you have, please. The lights of the gas station, radio station, whatever it is. It's a station. You're a big guy.
I think it says radio.
What? I missed, you fuck. And the little guy took it. Great. That's great use of a flashbang. Or a flare gun. Whichever. Just go through the gate. I'm embarrassed by my poor play.
Why, hello, Lorna. What do you have for us? What do you mean?
It's a trailer park. Of course you're going to have trouble in a place like that. I mean, what do you expect? The sheriff should be helping us normal citizens instead of wasting resources on those people.
Well,
Let the try to sort themselves out. I'm sorry, but my granddaddy settled in Bright Falls in 1911.
well, thank you very much.
Knock, knock.
Compassionate viewpoint, Lorna. Oh, here's a little surprise. The famous writer Alan Wake just walked in, folks. I'm going to see if I can talk him into an interview.
I'm not in the mood, goddammit.
Oh, I'm so glad you could find the time to do this, Mr. Wake.
Nowhere to run now, Dan Brown. You back away from me. Don't hurt her.
Whoa. Everyone calm down. Put the gun down. We're all friends here, right?
Cool your jets, Nightingale. We got him.
Judas Priest!
What the hell's the matter with you? There's a civilian in there.
Not anymore.
I'll get you yet, even if it kills me. You hear me? You hear me, H.P. Lovecraft?
I had fallen off so many cliffs it was ridiculous.
H.P. Lovecraft.
I absolutely adore that he has, for this guy who like fucking hates writers, he has like a million writer references. And it seems like he saved them all for us. He's got this weird. I love Agent Nightingale.
Nightingale stared through the broken studio window into the dark woods. He turned around, started to walk out, but Maine grabbed his arm. Young man, you almost shot me. You don't shoot off rounds at people like that. What's the matter with you? Nightingale shook his arm free, marched out. His cheeks burned with rage and humiliation.
Couple flares. I see a generator. That means danger is near.
That's convenient how that works
Damn it.
out too.
The flare, thank you. Now,
Maybe they're always
where's the
running
thing?
at the generators, and you just happen to come across them right before they take them out.
It's just a big ol' coincidence. Hey, we got a gun. Now I'm ready to take on Agent Nightingale. The real big bad boss of this game. I think up there is a coffee thermos or something. But since we're not 100%ing this right now,
Gonna let that one go.
I'm gonna let that one go because that one's actually a long way up. Damn it. Ow. You know, to be frank, I think that an axe should take off a little bit more health than that.
Yeah. Like the fact that you can take a couple hits with an
From
axe.
an axe.
Seems odd.
Unless it hit me with like the handle, then yeah, all right. That would seem fair.
It'd be a weird way to swing an axe.
Well, he threw it at me.
Oh, Bob, Dahmer is a serial killer.
Oh.
Just
All right.
Well, Nova replied that the verbs he used for the like button, the subscribe button, and the bell icon felt very Dahmer. So Bob replied, "Joke's on you. I don't know what that means." So,
well, I didn't either.
You don't know Jeffrey Dahmer?
I mean, I guess the full name sounds a little familiar, but even then, I wouldn't have known. Oh, that's a serial killer.
You even watch all of Netflix true crime?
I hate true crime. It's just depressing.
Yeah, often it is. Mindhunter was pretty cool. Hopefully, it's coming back for a third season.
Cool
That wasn't
story.
really true crime.
Cool story, bro.
It was. Well, people in the chat will know what I mean. Hopefully.
Coffee.
No, Mindhunter has what's his name, King George from Hamilton.
Really?
As an FBI
that?
agent, he sings a whole lot less in Mindhunter. It's all about
was
serial
that
killers.
Josh
It's pretty
Gad
grisly.
or something?
Shoot, why can't I think of his name? Something George. No,
King George. His real name was King George.
King.
It was a big coincidence.
George. Something Goff. Jonathan Groff.
Jonathan Groff. That was it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
He's not anything like that, but in Mindhunter, it's really, really good.
Okay. He's just nothing like that character, King George.
Much less
but-
exuberant and sing-songy. In fact, he's not very exuberant at all and doesn't sing once. So,
All right,
yeah.
cool.
Just acting.
And her gut said Agent Nightingale was an asshole. He felt wrong, and it wasn't just the smell of stale booze. It was in the way he flashed his badge, pulled rank, the look in his eyes when he wanted answers. Where was Alan Wake? What was this about an accident? Where was his wife? And most importantly, why did she let Wake go? He wouldn't answer her questions. Federal business was all he'd say.
Ooh. Hop the train, Alan. We can get out of this crazy town.
Hello?
The most stubborn man I've ever met.
Alice? Alice?
Alan. Alan. I'm so afraid. Keeps me in the dark. Please help me. I look at you, Alan, and it's not you. Something else. Looking out from behind your eyes.
Alice, I'm here.
I'm so alone here. It's all gonna go to hell. You need to be careful. Cooperate.
The connection had been terrible, but that wasn't the only thing that hadn't been right with the call. She sounded wrong somehow, but she had called me.
Let's see. Let's just trust that that's the real Alice
Yeah, and
and
like
not question anything.
you're kind of going insane, but yeah, just believe it.
Believe it. Uh-oh. God, there's so many of you. Okay. The two small ones die because they're fast.
I like the tracksuits.
That's how you know they're
Or did I
fast.
see that wrong?
The pipe wrenched itself loose from the bridge's steel framework. Wrapped in darkness, it floated in midair, twitching. For a moment, I didn't understand what I was looking at. The heavy object lurched at me with impossible force. I threw myself out of the way, but just barely. When I turned my flashlight on it, it shook in a dark rage before it flew at me again. I could see a railway bridge up ahead.
Does anyone know what foreshadowing is?
Opposite shore. I hoped I could
No idea.
All right, cool. I'm sure it's not important.
Is that something about how dark everything is?
Yeah, it's like everything's really shadowy.
How many shadows
What's that
there are?
for?
But this is one of those bridges that doesn't collapse.
Well,
You
it
know
goes
how they're
upward,
supposed to be?
apparently.
Yeah.
Oh no, inanimate objects are flying at me. If only I could have known that this was coming. Actually, you know what? Flashbang in that general direction. Few more. All right. Barrel, stay. Stay. Hey, ow. Stop it. Okay, it fell into the river and died, so that's fine.
So no, it's not only people coming after you, it's everything.
Wheelbarrows, steel beams, yeah.
But apparently only if they're on a bridge, so hey.
Smug face. He pleaded for me to open the door. True to form, the asshole actually thought I would obey. I had no sympathy left, no guilt either, not for him. I took a moment to savor the scream. I bet I had a smile on my face. It was all that I had time for. The dark presence was inside the lodge with me.
That's our hero.
As a teenager, just starting to get interested in writing, Stephen King had been a source of inspiration to me. I thought about all the inanimate objects that had come to life in his books. No one is safe in a good horror story. Certainly not the protagonist. That's what makes them fun. This was anything but. The darkness could possess anything, and it was getting closer.
I'm falling behind in the chat. Have I seen the one about Ed Gein? I don't think so. I'm familiar with the guy a little bit. Wisconsin, I believe, right?
That's a lot of guys. Do these blow up? They sure do. Blow up faster.
Nice dodge.
Thank you. Pretty good for a writer, if I do say so.
Oh, reload. Yep.
It's a nice mechanic that you have to tap to reload. It's a very frantic
Oh, like every
feeling
round.
to have to do that.
If you tap at a bad pace, will it like drop all the bullets and you'll have to pick them up and put them back in?
That
But then they're
fucking
dirty, so they'll
suck.
misfire and your hand blows up.
Ah, God. Oh, no. Okay, flare. Can't touch this. Yep. I sure murder a lot of people. In light, you can hurt them.
Yep, figured that one out already.
Yeah, God. Come on.
I want to see one painted on like the last level. Try using your flashlight. Neat, thanks.
Let's take a moment for Night Springs. Diddle-diddle-ding. I love the Night Spring shit. It's so good.
The nice touch.
The darkness surged towards me, sucking everything loose from the ground into its depths, tugging at my clothes. I saw the flare the kidnapper had dropped and threw myself towards it just as I felt my feet leave the ground. The darkness embraced me with the force of a tornado. Somehow I managed to light the flare. The darkness roared and cast me away. I fell toward the dark waters of the lake far below.
I say again, does anyone know what foreshadowing is?
I feel like you've said that
Secret
before.
box. That was a foreshadowing of when I was going to talk about foreshadowing.
It's the killdozer.
Flare. Ow. Flare again. I guess I don't have any more flashbangs, so... Oh god, I have actually not a lot of health already. Don't back into me. And you can't shoot the bulldozer either, you just have to try to light it until it dies. Whoa. There we go. I thought that this might have been a part where we had to do it over and over again, because that can be very difficult. Sometimes you just get trapped on a random object that it pushed into the middle of the arena, and just well, I'm dead now. Because that thing hits hard. As a bulldozer would. Yeah. As you might expect a bulldozer to do.
So surprised by that fact. It hurts to get hit with a bulldozer.
Why couldn't it be a Volkswagen Beetle? To be fair, Bob, though that would still hurt to be hit by. Pretty sure.
Or like a Prius.
That's still a ton or two of metal.
You might get a bruise.
A bruise?
Hey, look, a vehicle.
Oh,
just
we
like
can actually use that.
Find.
I just remembered I left Barry behind.
Did I care? No.
The coal mine wasn't far now. Today, I would meet the kidnapper, and he would give me Alice. I wouldn't give him any other choice. A drowning man will clutch at a straw. Little by little, without realizing it, I'd come to believe that the story in the manuscript was coming true. The current of its narrative had taken me deeper and deeper into...
What brought you to that opinion? The fact that it was all coming true?
Probably in jail. I was a fugitive from the FBI. The whole world taken over by the Dark Presence was trying to destroy me. It all felt real, but it matched a textbook case of insanity.
The driving in this game is not very good. I have to say. Thankfully, you don't have to do it very much. Something in there?
Yeah, you did fine.
Oh, we have to drive more. This is a rest point.
This is Pat Main, and you're listening to KBF-FM. Folks, I want to apologize for kind of abandoning you to that looping music track last night, but I was detained.
Shot at. You were shot at.
With an itchy trigger finger who could use a lesson in manners and a boot in the ass. Not necessarily in that order either. Now, folks, I know I'm not being very informative here, and I apologize for that. I really should just keep quiet, but I'm just so peeved right now, because some people just shouldn't be carrying badges. And I'm just glad that our Sheriff Breaker was there to straighten things out. And if someone I met last night is listening, let me just say, I'm sorry if my mouth got you in trouble. I'm pretty sure you're not the bad guy here. Godspeed, son. I hope you know what you're doing. Now, on a lighter note, I'll be talking to Dr. Nelson all morning. But first, a little music.
He might be the only Bright Falls local who actually believes us the whole time. I can't remember for sure.
Well, good thing he's on the radio then. He's got your back publicly.
Right.
Do a donut.
Kinda.
Damn it. Yeah, decent 180 for a pickup truck on a side of a mountain.
Oh, Nova, he knew that Josh the Smoke Monster was a Lost reference. He knew that. Was he actually named Josh? I didn't remember that part. But you did, apparently. I guess Luke died. This is a one-man show now.
I'm looking it up.
Oh, okay.
I don't think he was called Josh.
Oh, okay.
I think he was just the Smoke Monster.
Wasn't there like a personification of
Wasn't that Jacob?
Oh, Jacob. Okay. It was a different J name.
Maybe.
Oh,
honestly,
no, he wasn't. Okay, well,
I've seen it like twice.
I thought that was his, because Josh is also a biblical name, right?
Joshua, yeah.
Joshua, yeah. So
Yeshua.
I thought that he was just actually called Josh.
That sounds, Hurley might have joked around about that. But Locke and Jack were probably too busy, having their pissing contest to ever have fun.
Sure.
Never watched Lost, but all right. Yes, it's the kind of show where you wouldn't actually put it past them to do that, because they ran out of ideas for sure, like after season 2, so they just week by week tried to make
what's the weirdest
shit.
thing we can do now, and we'll figure out how to make it work later.
And like the whole time, yeah, they said like, "Hey, we got a plan." The whole time, it's like,
no, they didn't. They definitely didn't. And if
Season
they
1 and
did,
2
it was a
seemed
really
planned.
shitty plan. It's a really good
Right.
show that it did not have a plan.
Just went off the rails.
No, and if you can enjoy it for going off the rails and being fucking weird, you'll enjoy yourself. It's a good show in a lot of ways. Had good characters, good character development. Man,
Turbine Man.
Crazy plot.
Yeah. Season 1 was a pretty straight up just like survival drama. Season 2, similar, they started introducing some weird stuff, but it was still kind of that vibe. By season 3, it was just it all started to go weird.
And in the days of week-to-week television, it was also, like, pretty fun to follow along with. Like, what the fuck? What?
Crazy
And then you have to get
cliffhanger
to, like,
every week.
Anticipate the next episode of what? The next week.
Yeah. And they'd, like, kind of resolve something or forget about it entirely and bring out a whole new, like, a polar bear. And they're like, no more polar bear. We're done with that.
We forgot
Smoke
about the
monster.
polar bear.
No smoke monster.
Was supposed to meet the kidnapper at noon in the main building. The coal mine was quiet. It was a museum now. With Nightingale gone and the night wind blowing in through the broken studio window, Maine stared at Sarah. The sheriff looked away. Maine's voice shook with barely controlled anger. That boy's doing more drinking than thinking. I hope you know what you're doing, Sarah. He's got a sickness in his eyes. You take my word for it. He wants Wake for a reason, and it's not for anything good.
Let's read the history of the coal mine. In 1970, a volcanic eruption below Cauldron Lake, while relatively minor, caused most of the deep mining tunnels to collapse or flood. 32 miners lost their lives in the calamity, and all mining around Bright Falls came to a stop. Now many of the remaining buildings are protected as historical landmarks. Isn't that interesting, Luke?
Super. That is kind of interesting. Good background story. Bob, there was a point where a guy did go find his kid in Lost.
But that's
He
not
yelled
what the
Walt
show is about.
About 300 times. Walt!
sun turned the place into a sauna. The day dragged on. Different scenarios ran through my mind. Ways of how I'd torture the kidnapper to get Alice back. Or the different horrible things he could have done to her. I imagined her dead. I had no way of knowing she was still alive. It was killing me. I was running on blind hope. It was all a waste of time. The bastard never showed up.
So we went there at noon. Now it's dark. Like, waited like 6+ hours. I don't know exactly the time frame.
Yeah.
Season wise, I would give up like at 3. I mean, yeah,
Really?
your wife's online, but
Give up?
I mean, he said noon. He's
I
clearly
waited
not
like
coming.
2 hours. Well, I guess my wife's gone. Whatever. I give up.
I mean, at a
Fuck
certain
it.
point,
Fuck it.
you know you've been duped. It's not that you're giving up finding her. It's that, like, all right, he's clearly fucking me over here. Like, this is not, unless, I don't know, maybe he got
What if he
hungover
hit
and forgot, like,
traffic?
oh shit, I had that
You
whole
don't know.
blackmail thing to do at noon.
Things happen.
Yeah, true.
He hit traffic. He had a phone call. It was really important. He missed the bus.
Had to return some videotapes.
Yeah. Shit happens.
Kidnapped a few more people on the way.
I'm through being jerked around by you.
See your wife alive? Because if you do, you better watch what you say to me. Do we understand each other?
I want to talk to Alice.
Yeah, and I want the manuscript. Don't keep me waiting, Wake.
You know, I want $1 million.
I think the kidnapper should have been played by Willem Dafoe. I think that would have been fun.
I had to get to Mirror Peak.
He's changing the terms of the deal on us.
Yeah. Could have figured that one out by 1 p.m.
Pray he doesn't alter it further.
Yes.
That's what I was wanting
Like-
you to say.
Shit, what's that from?
Star Wars. It's Darth Vader. The very first movie.
Oh,
Well,
yeah,
the
okay.
episode 4, the first movie
fourth.
that was made.
I say it's very familiar. I just can't place it. I haven't seen those in so long. I should go
Hey,
watch those.
don't you become a dark entity and throw yourself at me. Stop it.
You were talking to me for a second,
Well,
giving
you
me shit
too.
for Star Wars, and then halfway through I realized, nope, game commentary.
Wait a second. This
No, you
doesn't
become
apply
a
to
dark
Star
entity.
Wars.
What the fuck are you talking about? Right. The dark entities.
Ow. No, I can't see where I'm aiming. There.
Yeah, I've got to break my streak of not leaving mid-game, but I had
Uh-oh.
an energy drink. And
Oh, god damn it. You're a
I'll be
piece
right
of
back.
shit. I always knew it.
yeah, fuck me. I got it.
Oh, it came to life. You fuck. That was Luke's fault. Oh, another piece of shit entitized. Entitized? That's a word now. Entitized object. Now I'm hurt. It's all because Luke left. I need him. I need him. Guess I'll just keep going until we get to something that's plot related, and then I'll pause it. So he doesn't miss anything, I guess. Oh, okay, yeah, you climb up on top of this thing. And then the objects inside the train try to murder you. What's up? Throw yourself so I can see you. Yeah. Eat this. There we go.
What the
Maybe head away from the tornado? Maybe?
The only way to reach the hillside ahead was to go through the building.
I'm back.
He's back. We have to turn off the electricity so that we don't murder ourselves climbing over this toppled gate.
Oh, that's fair. Or else all the electricity will leak.
Yeah, it'll leak all over you. That's what happens. I mean, kinda. it's, it's weird to describe it in terms of like fluid, but kinda.
Can you use your headlights as a self-defense mechanism?
Yes, you can actually, but I opted to just
I noticed you didn't do
run
that.
around him. And now the electricity's off, I don't have that light protecting me anymore. Oh, thankfully they all spawned on the other side of the field.
Oh, this is where you got to use your headlights, right? Yes. Mow them over.
Oh, God.
Oh,
And
but
the vehicles do actually get damaged, so this is not like an invincibility thing. And it's gone. All right.
Well, that was a good run.
That was fun while it
I would
lasted.
have said if you made it farther than that.
Oh, no! Run over the thing! Ow!
Fucking
My
throwing
head.
wrenches at me.
Fuck. I'm sure it's fine. Oh, something flickering, batteries, ammo. I'm not actually sure where to go at this point. Oh! All right. That happens. I forgot about that.
Or at least not that way.
Three cheers for flare guns.
More flares. More batteries. More bullets.
Get up the stairs, God. I was moving forward that whole time. He just couldn't bring himself to go forward. Flare. Oh. Trust no one in the dark. But I'm in the dark. Luke, do you trust
and
me?
you're crazy. No.
Oh, okay. It all makes sense. Oh, I forgot. I don't know if this was on purpose, but I've always thought of this as a Matrix chair.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay. And it also like has its own, seems to produce its own light.
Oh, yeah. What the hell?
I don't know. I never quite knew what was going on with that. But my opinion was that's a Matrix chair for some reason.
That looks like Morpheus
I guess
would
because
sit in there, 100%.
Because the whole point of like the first Matrix anyway is like for part of it is like what is real.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's like that
I bet
line
it's
of it.
I mean, not even a reference, maybe. What would you call that? A nod, perhaps? Yeah. Oh, was the door blue?
Was it?
But I was
I
pointing
can't
out the
tell
red
from here.
chair and the blue door.
It does kind of look blue.
Maybe on the inside?
Faint blue.
That looks gray. Go back up there.
Damn my writer's legs.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Nice of them to like put that down gently.
There was no way the flashbang grenades were Standard Power Company equipment.
Yeah, no, probably not. Oh, wrong way. Thank you, compass. Who's leaving all this embodied darkness around? Did you clean your shit up?
With Josh.
Damn it, Josh. Blair, there's a lot of you guys today. But instead of dealing with you, I'm going to read a book.
I stared through the bars of the jail cell. Barry stood behind me, swaying on his feet, looking as ill as I felt. Agent Nightingale stood on the other side of the bars with Sheriff Breaker. Nightingale had a stack of manuscript pages in his hand. He seemed unhinged as he gloated. Well, I've got you now, Raymond Chandler. It's all here. All the evidence, including conspiracy to murder a federal agent.
Another writer's reference. Stay back. Oh, light. That seems like the place to go. As fast as my writer's legs will take me.
Oh, no. Which is not fast enough.
Ooh, more stuff.
I had no real plan. I was going to give the kidnapper all the manuscript pages I had for Alice. If that wasn't enough, I'd hold him at gunpoint and make him talk.
Pump action shotgun. Yes, please.
Yeah. Yet, slugs or buckshot? I mean, birdshot. Slugs aren't buckshot.
I don't know. Guess we'll find out when I shoot a guy. All right, you guys are too weak for shotgun.
I didn't know what kind of ammo I had.
What kind of ammo I had. Yeah, I don't understand the problem. You are running in the wrong direction. There you go. That's away from me. No. This way.
He's just doing a little dance.
Come here.
Oh.
Come here. He's doing a real dance there. Come here. Come here.
Oh, is he gonna
come? Oh, there you
back
go.
To dancing. I liked you better when you danced.
Oh, and shoot him in the face. He was fun. He will be remembered.
Too bad you had to kill him.
Well, probably didn't have to. He was just dancing. Let's be honest, I didn't have to kill a lot of these guys.
Well, I mean, they were trying to kill you.
We don't know that for sure. I didn't die. They might have been trying to severely injure me.
The dark presence was moving ahead of me.
That's very fair.
A cold feeling settled itself in the pit of my stomach. Was it going for Alice?
Yeah, but how do we know it was attempted murder? Not attempted
Your
severe
Honor, he didn't
wounding.
die. You can't prove it was attempted murder.
Could you have a successful case of attempted murder? I should be a defense attorney.
Only in actual murders, but that's superseded by the actual murder.
Your Honor, this was clearly attempted murder. The fact that he was successful should not be held against him. It was merely an attempt.
Just happened to succeed.
Gone right.
That's all.
Or wrong. Who's to say?
Oh god, this is one of those super fast guys. We should deal with him before moving on. Damn it. Alright, we're gonna flare gun this guy, I think. If he stands still for long enough that I feel okay to shoot him. Yeah!
Got him.
Ooh. Just stay here
I
forever.
like how they're specifically lithium batteries. Just to be specific.
For that longer lasting charge.
Except they die out pretty quick. Like, it's not like more light comes out of the batteries or more electricity when you're pointing it at somebody. It doesn't care what you're pointing it at.
Stop! Hey!
What's that
Damn
little
it!
thing rolling down? Oh.
Oh, boy. That was a close one.
Things were never as simple in real life as in fiction. I had lost count of the times I had wished there'd be a clear reason for my writer's block. Something to fight, something to lash out on. There wasn't. I was filled with doubt. I was nothing like the hero in my books. Alex Casey had gone through his life with single-minded determination, never wavering from his goal. Even now, I was angry at myself, angry at Alice, angry at Barry. I was fumbling and I had no plan.
Well, we have known for a while that you have anger issues. It's been pretty clear from the start of the game.
Watch, this whole time, he's just been at a therapy session under hypnosis.
Man, what a shitty
And he has
ending.
Come to terms with all his bullshit.
That'd be like if at the end of Lost, it was all a dream. Good
What
thing
was
that didn't
TV
happen.
show? That was before my time, but was it like Dallas or something, I think? Where they like killed a guy, but then everybody was so mad that they killed him. They just said like, oh, everything that season was a dream. And then brought him back and carried on like nothing ever happened. So it's been done.
I hide behind the pillar. It works. Okay, that one seems to be stuck. And it... Okay, no, it's coming. Ha! Goodbye!
Yeah, damn, I guess that was 1978 that season aired.
Wow. I didn't
Which,
know you were
at
that old.
point in time, how do fans express their discontent? Like, do they
With
call
very
in or
stern
write
letters.
in, I suppose?
Yeah.
Yeah, wow.
If it was bad enough that people wrote in significant enough numbers for them to do something about it, like, damn.
Must have been a lot. I'm just imagining getting pissed off enough at a TV show to write a letter, go buy stamps. Because who has those?
Well, to be fair, back then they would have had them.
They would have had them. Yeah, that's fair.
But still, to like set
would've been much
aside
more
time
commonplace.
to like, I'm going to write a letter and they're going to know how much I don't like how they ended that season.
I'm going to write you an angry letter and tell you
Whereas
just
now
how
it's
angry we
all
are.
through social media and everyone can voice their complaints about everything all the time, so everyone's complaining all the time about everything.
Ooh,
so
you know,
who
I
can
just
tell
thought of
what's
a way to save the
legitimate
post
criticism
office.
anymore?
What if every tweet had to be accompanied by the purchase of a stamp? Boom, less Twitter and more money for the post office.
Damn, we
Win-win.
solved it. Key.
Well, I suppose the same phenomenon has carried over to Twitter, where it's like, I don't understand the mindset of like, you know what I'm going to do about it? I'm going to tweet. And then
People will know.
that'll do it. It's like, God, I did the horrible thing of I signed back into Facebook briefly yesterday.
Yeah.
Scrolled down a little bit, and it's like, oh God.
Yeah, see, you made a mistake when you signed into Facebook.
It's exactly
this is the same chair, but it's not red.
But not purple.
So
Yeah, maroon.
because it exists in multiple places and just in a different color, is it not a reference? It just looked out of place before, so I was never quite sure if it was
that
a
was
reference.
a weird, like, this is a more natural place for that kind of a chair, I guess, in like a cabin. But like
Yeah.
in the coal mine, just like
Shush.
up there.
Writing is a struggle. I feel ill. I managed to make my way downstairs. There's a shoebox filled with books and papers by Thomas Zane. It's very hard to focus, but I managed to read some of it. He's a poet, and a good one. He writes of muses and creators summoning fabulous things from a magic lake, using his powers to shape the world of a realm of gods and dreams and demons, dark things that wait for a chance to slip through, wearing the flesh of men as disguise. Zane writes about himself, his girlfriend being taken over by a dark presence, about growing scared of the lake. Zane believes it's a mirror to the gaping void of darkness above, where some Lovecraftian presence lurks. I crawl back upstairs. I'll borrow these things for my story. They ring true. They fit.
All right, sorry about that. I didn't realize that a TV was going to turn on there.
Oh yes, I forgot what I was saying. Anyway, doesn't matter.
Yeah, I forgot too. It was probably important. Hunting rifle. Oh, so hunting rifle or pump action shotgun?
How much ammo for the rifle?
11. And
Shotgun.
Yeah, 32 for the shotgun.
32.
So that choice makes itself. Good call.
Whether it's birdshot or buckshot,
At least it'll shot.
that's more. 32 is more than 11.
Learned that in college.
Worth it.
Welcome, Chubby Sumo.
Yeah, the most math I've ever done since high school is figuring out how much student loans I can pay every month without going broke.
Number it sent me a text. The message was full of spelling errors
And I thought I'd never use math again.
hurry up.
See, kids? Your
But you only have
teachers
to
are
do
right.
it in the context that of the loans that you're paying back for the schooling you took, which you wouldn't have to do
Exactly, so
if you didn't.
It's like a self-contained system. It works.
I am not
right?
encouraging people not to go get education. I firmly believe that a college education is a good thing. I just think that
Just
there
don't-
should
if you're
the
going for
money
liberal
involved
arts-
should be lower.
Yeah. And if you're going for liberal arts, which I did, try your local library first. Get a good reading list. It's the same thing. I did have some really good professors who pushed my thinking. That
That's
was
good.
valuable.
That's good.
And I went to a local, relatively inexpensive college. But still.
Alan, who makes a living off of the words that he writes in voluminous quality, upon seeing the crows, just says, "Birds."
Birds. Nice move. Good timing.
Thank you. Birds. Oh God, this is not a platforming game.
Nice mid-air redirection.
Thank you. Physics be damned.
Inertia, what?
There are games that don't let you change direction or velocity in midair, and they're all frustrating as hell.
I have often maintained that if you want real physics, go outside because they're there. We don't play games for realism.
That's why I play Red Dead Redemption 2.
Gotta wake up, brew my coffee. Oh fuck, I'm out of coffee. Better go to
I
the
gotta
store.
clean
buy
my
some
gun so
coffee.
it shoots right. What did that say exactly? I just sort of passed by it. Tunnels go to Cauldron Lake.
Without warning, the headache stabbed at my brain. Alice? I'm losing it. I gotta
Was that Cortana?
This is not Halo 3, and this is not the Gravemind level.
Damn. Be a lot cooler if it was.
set men, confident and at home in the woods. They were feeling good, running on beer, ghost stories, and camaraderie late into the night. It did them no good, as they were taken by the dark presence, sucked deep into a darkness far worse than any ghost story they ever told or heard.
Yeah, this pathway was just a bit of atmospheric flavor. I knew that going in, but I did want to show it anyway.
It's good atmosphere, good flavor.
Yeah, that's some tasty atmosphere.
It's musty.
Good?
Well, atmospheric, all right.
I bet there's no bosses in this room, Luke.
Sounds like there might be a boss.
The local motel. Nightingale could feel the locals' eyes on him, the unrelenting pressure of their judgment. He forced it out of his mind. For all he knew, they could all be under Wake's spell already. You do what you have to do to get the job done. He took comfort from the bottle in his hand. Please, he thought, just let me get through this.
Oh no, we can't go that way. Aw, damn, Luke, it was a boss room the whole time. Who knew?
That was a pretty good guess.
Oh, wait. Perfect opportunity. This big guy. Oh, chunky.
Nice.
Was there something this side? Nope. Wait, where'd they came out of there? 3 of those guys did. Where'd they come from?
Nope.
All right.
I'd have to make my way up this mine shaft in order to go on. Maybe the machinery could help me with that.
Just a little puzzle room. And even though I've done this before, I'm not. We've done puzzles on stream before, and it's not gone great. So I'm not going to say anything about its
But you've done this
difficulty or
one
otherwise.
before, right?
I have a while ago. Was it there? Okay, yeah, okay, we did it. Phew. Because then, yeah. Then we kick a ladder down here or something. Don't fall in. Kick it first. Ow. And then we can move the thing up all the way. The game is super quiet. It should be quiet when we talk, but it shouldn't be while we're not. Because if it is, fuck. Just check the filters. Oh, god damn it. I thought I fixed that before. Ugh. All right. Well, fucking that sucks. I'm sorry about that, you guys. I could have sworn I fixed that before, and then the settings seem to have reverted themselves. That's really good for a narrative game to not be audible.
Subtitles.
I guess.
Yeah, that's too bad, though.
It should be better now. I'm the one who's sorry. Birds! Go down to the thing. Start the thing. Damn it, I was almost there.
Damn birds.
Well, hopefully you were able to follow along with the subtitles well enough, because I don't think it would be better to just start over. Ah. Oh man, it's like all those times we were like sitting quiet for the cutscenes and reading pages, like none of you could hear fucking.
I could have talked over them the whole time.
Cable cars are safe. Cable cars are safe. They lied to me. Oops, didn't mean to flare that. think I'd probably say a lot more than a quiet shit if that got flung at me.
That was very controlled. Oh no.
Damn it. Gun. No, it's a hunting rifle. Hey guys, how's it going? Good night? Going out for a run? Well, that's probably fine.
Safe.
I was able to hurt him in the cutscene. That's convenient.
Yeah, that was a weird little cutaway.
It just wanted. It was just to let you know that you were fucked. That's all. Oh, and you're a big guy. That means you get the shotgun.
Bam.
3 shotgun shots. Wow, he took 2. That's pretty good. No, I mean, the shotgun isn't pretty good. The people who are taking the shotgun shots are.
Bet they have that, their flannels are woven with Kevlar, probably.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they're big, burly working men. Or were. Before you attempted to murder them successfully.
They were taken, they were possessed. You can't prove otherwise.
Rod had checked all of Stucky's rental cabins. There had been no sign of the Wakes. It was dark when he'd found their car parked at the end of the road by Cauldron Lake. It made no sense. They must have taken a wrong turn, but there was no sign of them, and the car had been there for hours already. Frustrated, Mott stood on the rotten ruin of the footbridge that had once led to Diver's Isle before it sank beneath the waves years ago. The boss wouldn't be happy.
Well, probably up here. Alan, their infrastructure is already crumbling. Stop making it worse.
He's just making jobs.
See? Somebody's job to fix that now.
See?
I curse you, Thomas Zane. Tom. Did you write this? I miss you, Tom. Tom, you talked to me on TV. CW and TZ. Wait, CW and TZ. Because Barbara Jagger was the lady, the funeral lady, who was with Thomas Zane. CW and TZ.
Those aren't her
Oh,
initials.
I know who CW is. I remember.
Alan Wake.
Yep. You got it.
It's probably just a pseudonym. Your real name is like Chris Wake or something. Gotta cover up that normalcy with a name like Alan. They'll never know. Looks stable. Uh-oh.
Flare. Just gonna flare. Flare again.
Nice of the big guy to wait a minute for you get some batteries in, you know? Let the smaller guys take a couple shots first.
Everyone knows to wait their turn in the video games. Just gonna flare for safety. Not for his safety, the guy I killed, but for mine. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Yeah.
It's a chair again.
It's a good call. Maybe it'll work this time. Fuck. Kill the big man. Ow! You can't get near me. There's a flare on the ground. Being a little less frugal with my shotgun ammo for this room, I think, is a good call.
You're half out.
I mean, the other option is to just not use it until the level's done. But what if I need it later?
I mean, could you use the pistol on the small guys?
I could. But this was a hard room, and I just didn't want to have to switch guns the whole time. Now I'll switch guns.
I could see Cauldron Lake. I thought I could make out the spot where the island and the cabin had been. There was a light near it. It had to be a boat.
It doesn't have to be a boat.
I was close now. I had
Be a lighthouse.
I tried
A really small one.
Alice, but her form melted away. I was losing control. Dr. Hartman stood in her place. I wanted to hit him, but my arms were jelly. He smiled. It was a reassuring smile, and I hated him for it. I had to give you a sedative. Don't fight it. You went through another rough period. Right now, it's very important that you stay calm. We don't want you to have another episode. You're a patient at my clinic. Have been for a while now. I dreaded what I would find.
Wait! Are you? Wait!
Hey, I'm here! I'm coming!
No! Get away! Sorry! Please, it's late! The
The boss didn't know who he was messing with. I didn't know. I swear, I didn't know. We don't have his wife. We don't know where she is.
Ah, damn it. I didn't want to activate the cutscene yet. That's fine. And we gotta mute this because that's another copyrighted song.
Put the volume back to where it was before.
It should be muted. Yeah, it looks like it is.
Well, cool.
All right. Yeah, this is a good
Spooky
song, though.
cliffhanger.
It's Up Jumped the Devil, for anyone wondering.
Is that like that Kid Rock song? Up the you know the one.
I don't, and it's not a Kid Rock song. Guaranteed.
Up Jump the Boogie. That's the one. Classic.
Well, that's a different song.
Da ding diddy diggy said the boogie.
Beg your pardon? I don't think I do.
Oh, you've heard it for sure. It was inescapable for a time. Damn, that came out in 98. We should cover that song for the channel.
Let's see here. Now, this song, Up Jump the Devil, is by Nick Cave and the Bad Seeds.
Is that like an in-game band? Or is that a
no,
real one?
That's a real one.
Well, I've never heard of them.
Well, you don't know everything, despite your liberal arts degree.
Oh, damn, but they told me I would.
So, next week, now that the sound issues are figured out, sorry about that again, we'll be doing Alan Wake Episode 4. And I'm looking forward to this one. It has one of the best parts in the game, and I'm excited. And you should be too.
And that'll be new for me, because this was the one that we had recorded but never made it.
We recorded but never put out this episode before.
So after this, it'll be all new to me.
Come visit us on Saturday again. Goodbye.
Be a good time. See ya.